Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do your September the 15th Spiritual Principle a Day in a meditation. My nostalgia for this meditation is wearing off. It's only the fifth time I've tried to do it, so bear with me. The title of today's meditation, Practicing Honor the NA Way. We learn to trust our intuition and honor our feelings. That comes from the Living Clean book, chapter 5, Conscious Contact. The concept of honor comes with some baggage. It brings to mind ideals about virtue and morality that resonate with some members, but aren't really our thing within NA. Another form of honor refers to expressions of admiration and respect. That might mean awards and fanfare in some walks of life. But honor doesn't require big, bold, public recognition. In fact, we find that practicing honor as a spiritual principle is often pretty quiet. Although many of us are no strangers to spectacle, we intuitively know that for honor to serve a spiritual purpose, it might be best to dial down the drama and draw on humility instead. Thinking about what it means to honor our feelings and experience gives the concept of honor a new purpose and reveals its utility as a spiritual principle. We practice honor in a classic, low-key, NA way when we approach recovery with a healthy degree of respect and humility. In the experience of at least one member, this is the kind of low-key honor that feeds my soul. For many of us, that starts with conceding that those who came before us were onto something. When we give the steps in a literature and each other an honest try, it's a choice to set aside thoughts of going it alone. We honor the process and the path cleared by our predecessors when we read a book or two, consult with our sponsor and friends in recovery, dive in and find some relief. The same process that brings relief also allows us to access feelings anew. We may find this uncomfortable, but it's worth the effort. We honor our feelings by feeling the full range of human emotions. We resist the urge to repress the unpleasant ones or deny ourselves the benefits of sharing our emotional burdens by being fine all the time. Because we've honored our recovery process, we know ourselves and can truly be ourselves. I will practice honor the NA way by engaging with the recovery process, connecting with my emotions, and sharing my feelings and experience with someone else. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Yeah, I believe that honor comes in different forms. There's different types of honor, just like there's different types of love, just like there's different levels of faith, types of faith, right? Honor is one of those things that it already comes with this pre-package. And I don't know about we, I envision a king or a queen sitting on a throne, and the subjects, the citizens of their kingdom, bowing down in front of them and showing honor and respect. Another vision that comes to my mind is a major speaker, let's say Les Brown or E.T., Dr. Eric Thomas, or John Maxwell, another huge motivational speaker, Brendan Burchard, one of them coming into my town and there being a reception party for their arrival. Not just a meet and greet, but a reception party, something that is on the magnitude of, let's say, a wedding reception, where the people that want to pay the bucks to sit at a fine dining and honor this individual that is known all over the world for just coming into our town. Okay. So I have ideals of what honor looks like, but that's not the kind of honor that we're talking about. We're talking about the type of honor that can be dialed down and works best in the spirit of humility. We're talking about, one of my teachers from a prophetic school once said, he said, we honor others, not because they're honorable, but because we are. So I'm talking about something that is an inside job. I'm talking about the type of honor that you show to others just on the strength that they're a human being, because you are honorable. You are an individual that has developed the spirit of honor through humility. It has been able to become a big piece of your character, right? Why did I say through humility? Because it takes humility to be able to honestly assess one's character defects, to be able to honestly assess the exact nature of my shortcomings, right? And to allow myself to be exposed to another human being who is serving the purpose of bringing the spiritual principles of the 12 steps and traditions and concepts alive in my life, oftentimes through constructive criticism. Now, my sponsor is not my mama, right? But I have requested the assistance of this woman to be able to sit with me, talk with me, highlight the areas in my life that I need to further apply the spiritual principles of this program to. That's constructive criticism, and I asked for it. I said, could you please? And so when it happens, I don't get on my high horse. I don't get my shoulders up on my rear up on my shoulders. I don't get into a authority battle. That's not why I've asked her to sponsor me. So when she does it, there's humility within me that says this is a time to listen to, at least listen to what she has to say. That takes humility. That's why I say honor comes through a spirit of humility, because you learn to honor your own recovery process, the recovery process of other people. You learn to honor through humility. So the question becomes, are you working through your process of recovery? Are you looking at the things that are arising continually in your life over and over and over, and you're getting the same results, and they're not good results? And allowing the spiritual principles, this program, the tables in the room for sharing, allowing it to help you through it. Because the more experience I gain in going through something, not ignoring it, not sweeping it under the rug, but actually go through something and land on the other side in great condition or better condition, the more often that takes place, my recovery muscles are increased. My confidence in my recovery process increases. The depthness of my humility and the breadth of my ability to honor others increases, because it's an inside job. It starts with me, and then it flows out of me to other people, into my community, into society, at my job, with my children, with my husband. And you will find that you can engage in conversations with other people and assume the position that you don't have all the answers. Your mind is not trying to guess what they're going to say. And your mind hasn't already developed a response to what they haven't even said. People that do that, they think that they're right, and they don't honor other people because they don't even give them a chance to say what needs to be said from their point of view. And that is not what my recovery is about today. So today I want for you to look at this again. Yes, they use a lot of words to say one or two things. I get that. Try reading it to others every day. They use a lot of words sometimes. They make it thicker than it needs to be, right? But I want for you to think about it today. Make a commitment to practice honor the NA way by engaging in the process of recovery, connecting with your emotions, sharing your feelings and your experience with someone else, and give them the opportunity to do the same. That's honor. I've enjoyed talking to you today. Have a beautiful day on purpose.